stream, and I'm going to record as a backup in case the live stream quality is not the best. Again, my Wi-Fi connection is not good tonight.
Okay.
So that means if the live stream on YouTube doesn't look good, the recording to the cloud might sufficient as a replacement.
Okay, sounds good. Hi, guys. Welcome to Public Safety. Here in the office, it's me, Phyllis, and
Dwayne Williams.
And online we have Ellie and Cynthia. Thanks for joining us. So tonight we basically were just going to brainstorm, see what guests we want for the next meetings. If we want to move our meetings around to different locations. Hi, Kay. So anybody have any input on that?
I have some input. I would like to bring in a speaker that will address the scooter situation. For example, I had a scooter parked in front of my house for 3 days, and I had to call them to get them to remove the scooter off my property. And in doing that, I had to give them the serial number of the vehicle that's there. And I told them, I said, why is it that the scooter is parked in front of my property, but the person who got off the scooter isn't going into my house? Which means that they're dropping off the scooter and they're walking to wherever they're going. Take the scooter and drop it off where you're going. So there has to be a greater emphasis put on that. And also, they're driving on the sidewalks. No help, no nothing. They're going in a different direction, the wrong direction. So I would like to have somebody to come in and talk to us about the scooter situation. And also, go ahead.
We'll try to get a representative from all three scooter companies to come.
And also rotating the meetings. I think it's a good idea. My office is at 1916 Windsbridge Road. I'm across the street from TD Bank. I'm catty corner of CVS. I have a conference room and it's available.
Okay, that's good to know. And also, like, if we want to do something with fire safety, we can go to the firehouse for that meeting. And maybe, excuse me, let me just close the door. It's a little loud.
That's an excellent idea.
Yeah.
Actually going to the holidays. And using heaters.
The heaters and the Christmas trees.
Yeah.
Yep. Dwayne, you had an idea?
No, actually, that was my thought.
Oh, the fire department? Okay. Anybody else have any ideas on what they would like to see? What kind of guests they would like? Cynthia?
Hi, sorry, I'm driving. Something that's been sitting in the back of my mind as of late is whether or not trying to get fire blankets more universally distributed. As it stands now, you know, if you go on Amazon, let's say you can buy a fire blanket for $15. And I know that's kind of pricey. But when you think of, you know, the cost isn't that bad, right? What do we pay for smoke detectors in our homes? I don't know if there's something that we can do in terms of a PSA or some kind of a program where we try to purchase in bulk somewhere, one of our electeds or something, but fire blankets have been on the back of my mind. Just wanted to share that.
Okay, so when we meet with the fire department, they will be one of our guests. We can bring that up to them. What's the best way to go about doing that?
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
Who else? Roxanne, do you have any suggestions as to who we should have as a guest?
No, but I'd like to mention about the e-scooters because there's an ongoing issue with the Share e-scooter pilot program. Ever since they've expanded their service area to the north of Alton, including Gun Hill, and now they're moving to Queens. Now that their service area is much larger, their turnover rate of collecting these e-scooters left in areas of blocking sidewalks, driveways, in parkways, park drives, is very it went from 48 hours to 72 hours. Now it seems like it's over a week before they collect these devices, if they do. And DOT continues
agree.
pushing it. DOT continues pushing it to NYPD that they do the enforcement. But when you call NYPD, it's like, to our knowledge, we don't enforce the share program that falls on the DOT. So each one of them keeps pointing their fingers at each other. But nonetheless, if you need to have a it doesn't go to 311, and you have to give them so much information before they come to your to that area to collect them. It puts because there's 20 eaters left all over the Town Parker area to call. I'll spend all day calling them. So,
I agree. The e-scooters are a big problem. So I think I'll try to get
share program
the
is
representatives for the November meeting.
all
I
right.
agree with
Thank you.
Delgado.
And I'll just wait for the gallery session, but thank you so much.
Okay. Oh, you know what? I totally just went over that. We just started discussing because there wasn't really anybody in at the time. Let me just ask Kay and then we'll go to the gallery session. Kay, do you have any suggestions for guests for public safety?
Oh, hi, good evening. Yeah, I was just typing in the chat, maybe something about driver safety, like from AARP or somebody from the DMV or something, because people recklessly handle bicycles, scooters, mopeds. I mean, maybe we could do a public safety kind of campaign thing in this community about that, because so many people operate different types of vehicles, and then there are drivers that are horrendously bad too. It's just, it's very safe out here, unsafe to be a pedestrian.
Okay. So
I
we'll
mean,
look
I
to.
don't know how feasible that is, but
I
just
don't
a
even know
suggestion.
if DMV sends out speakers. I don't know if they have reps that attend meetings, but I will definitely look into it.
All right, thank you so much.
And obviously, I mean, DOT, I know when Keith Cowd was the commissioner, he refused to go to any meetings except for transportation meetings. In my opinion, they should be coming to public safety meetings because the way they're creating the chaos in our streets
I got him.
is becoming a public safety issue. So maybe the new commissioner, I don't remember her name offhand, maybe we can get her to come to a meeting.
That would be great.
Rich, we were just discussing possible guests for upcoming meetings. Do you have any suggestions who you would like to see?
Let me think about it.
Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go to the gallery session. Roxanne?
Yes, thank you, Phyllis. I'll make this short. I have a little concern because I saw the economic development agenda for this coming Wednesday. They posted during the weekend, so when I checked this morning, I noticed application for legal retail use kind of
Roxanne, you're breaking up. We can't hear you.
Let me try again. Sorry, I'm eating and I'm so sorry. I'm so tired.
That's okay.
I just noticed on the agenda, which was posted today, on the Economic Development Committee, that they're going to hear about an application for legal use dispensary retail, cannabis retail on White Plains Road and Leidick. And as you know, we already have 3 unlicensed dispensary on White Plains Road near that area. My concern is that Committee Board 11, I'm not sure if this falls on your committee, but Committee Board 11 should have sent out emails about this because people are not aware of this application. I just happened to look at the agenda, but a lot of people don't look at your website. It was not posted on any social media, no email was sent out. I'm not against the location to say personally, but that's just my opinion. But the fact that we have 3 unlicensed cannabis dispensary within that same block of that proposed site, I don't think we need another one. I just wonder, why can't we have Committee Board 11 staff post this on social media or send an email out so there'll be more community engagement on this smoke shop proposal?
I will bring it up. I mean, I don't have an answer to that because it's not my committee.
I
but
understand.
I will bring it up.
I can respond to that if necessary. Tiz, just let me know.
Oh, go ahead, Jeremy.
Yeah, I mean, we do have active members on the board who are help assisting staff with social media. I don't know why it just has to be staff. Can it be anybody from the board?
I think there's a certain committee that does the social media.
Yeah, there's that too, but there's also just members who help administer. You know, I'm the only one that really currently at the office who utilizes Facebook amongst staff. But increasingly rarely because I have obviously a lot more things with the board to focus in on. So yeah, I mean, we do have other members helping us. We do have the committee. I mean, sorry, that's a long-winded response, but yeah, I mean, you are right. There is a committee. It's a non-standing committee, but there is a committee.
Nonetheless, no email was sent out. When Community Board 10 received the application, they sent an email about the proposed application. They will schedule a meeting, but they notified the community. So the application was sent on October 6th, and now the meeting is on October 18th. So that's almost over 10 days opportunity that we missed to look into this issue. The email could have been sent out. I mean, we're not.
Yeah,
asking
no,
you to-
I mean, we could do that. I'm just, again, I don't know why we're just solely focused on staff, or at least it seems that way.
But from my understanding, staff is the one that sent the email, unless now Community Board members send emails from
Yeah,
the.
that's different than social media though, because I'm sorry, I
Yeah.
picked up on the social media part of it, but yeah, we could.
I only mentioned social media as a bonus, but if you send emails out, perhaps the board members might also share that email out on the official pages.
Yeah, no, I mean, we, as Tiz knows, we probably send too many emails. It's just a question of making sure something doesn't fall through the cracks.
No, but this is an important issue. I'm not asking like, oh, they're changing the day or like, this is
Yeah,
actually
no. So
a
it's noted
retail
and
dispensary.
we'll work on it.
Yeah, because I don't have time today to make copies and do the flyering like I do for most of your meetings that we don't have community notification. But I spoke to a few people and they're like kind of upset that they were not notified they look at your Facebook pages. It was not posted there in the official pages. But yeah, in the official
Yeah,
pages.
well, I'll bring it back to the social media people too, but don't
Yeah,
take
I
it
mean,
and-
this is a priority because whether people are for or against it, we should have community input. And it is a public safety issue. We already have 3 unlicensed dispensary. We're gonna have a 4th one that's legal, but we cannot have people not involved in these issues. We have to involve the community with just one email. We get emails for things that I don't think matters, and we get posting on social media with people taking pictures with electeds, giving out toys. We don't need that nonsense. We want to know about the meetings. That's what Community Board 11 is about. Anyhow, thank you.
All right, Tiz, unless there's anything else you want me to say, I'll leave it at that.
Okay, thank you. Rich,
I have nothing on that.
do you have any upcoming guests?
Oh, well, maybe we can get like a legal aid person in terms of getting, knowing your rights, knowing your laws, in terms of anything that folks may have questions to. I don't think folks may know what their rights may be in certain situations. So, thought about it that way. I could look into that.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
So I know what we had already discussed was the scooter situation.
Yeah, okay.
So we're gonna try for the November meeting to get a representative from all 3 scooter companies. To
Okay.
come in. And the fire department,
Okay.
but that we're gonna try to do at the firehouse.
Oh,
I
okay.
think that would
Yeah,
be,
that'll be easy.
I mean, that depending also on whether we have to have a WebEx component.
Oh, okay.
Because if we have to have WebEx component to the meeting, then we can't move.
Yeah.
So that's still to be seen. Did anybody else have anything for gallery session, Kay?
No, thank you.
Cynthia?
No, thank you.
Okay. There's no old business to discuss. New business? Anybody have new business besides what we just went through for the guests? Okay, so this isn't,
Tiz, one last thing. Sorry.
go ahead, Cynthia.
Since the topic of the dispensary just came up, I believe that there's a town hall. I saw it posted on the Assemblyman's on the 24th, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, at Bronx House.
I think it's been put, I think it's been pushed. Oh, no, yeah, it was supposed to be the 18th, and it is 24th. Sorry, yeah, you're right.
Yes.
24th, it's the same night as the 4-9 precinct council meeting, unfortunately.
Yeah, sorry, Cindy, I cut you off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. 6 to 8 p.m.
Oh, 6 to 8?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, Ryan.
Can I see that, please?
Yeah.
Council.
And I believe the sheriff will be at that town hall.
Oh.
Sheriff Miranda, who was here with us last month.
It doesn't allow me to raise my hand. I don't know why.
Don't worry about raising your hand, just start talking. It's
I
an
appreciate that.
unofficial meeting and there's just a few of us.
It's no date.
I think I heard someone say about people knowing their rights. I think that's very important for people to know their rights. It's not anti-police. It's just people to understand the constitutional rights regarding the
Yes.
Fourth Amendment, and also to know. Unfortunately, a lot of people are intimidated. They not realize that you could videotape people in public spaces, and that's been something that not only government agencies but even NYPD doesn't really respect people's right to videotape in public spaces. So I think it'd be great to have a know your rights training. And again, it's not against police, it's just for us to exercise our rights and make sure no one violates our inalienable rights by the Constitution and Bill of Rights. Thank you so much.
Okay, yeah, Rich is gonna look into
Yeah.
getting someone from legal aid as a guest to discuss all different aspects of legal aid. Anything else? Anybody else have anything to add?
Not me.
Okay, so did we just break a record for the shortest meeting in history?
Doubt it.
22 minutes,
No, it was
Close.
almost.
17.
Okay, guys, thank you for those of you that did join us tonight. Again, it's not an official meeting because we didn't have a quorum here in person. But I will take all this back and we will definitely work on getting some of these people for our next meetings. Thank you, guys. Have a good night.
Good night.
You.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Good night, Phil. I'm gonna end it unless there's anything you want me to discuss with you here.
No, we're good.
All right. Thank you.